Eamonn O'Hara, happy to be in a county final, happy with the performance though?
Happy to be in a county final, yeah, absolutely, but the performance was way off. At times it was very, very good. We started really, really well, obviously got the goal at the start, and but about 12 or 15 minutes we sort of controlled the game. But I think our work rate just dropped completely and just allowed Leitrim back into it. And credit to them, they're a good team. They came here unbeaten. They had ambitions to try and get to a county final, and we knew that. But there was also talk about, after our performance against Ballinamore, that all of a sudden we go from being, we're not going to win anything this year, to all of a sudden we're being favourites. And I think that snuck into the lads a little bit. Also the preparation coming up to the game. I think the fact that the first game, the Carrick Fina game, went to extra time and penalties has sort of just put us off in terms of our timelines. But overall, happy to win the final, but an awful lot of work to do.
In terms of that preparation in the immediate build up to the game, obviously you have your plan, your calendar and your diary for the couple of hours beforehand in terms of nutrition and warm-ups and stuff. How upsetting is that in the immediate?
I suppose we asked a few people from Leitrim County. Nobody could give us an answer in terms of if it did come to what time was our game going to be, and then you're trying to sort of calculate it out, being two 10-minute halves. Will it be a 4 or 5 minutes of a half-time break? Will it be a 2-minute break? What the referees want and going to be? So it's guesswork, and then ultimately we were told then it was going to be 5:30, and we tailored it around that. But you try to be sort of preparing for the what is. If this goes wrong, if you got a man sent off, you got a black card, which you did. And this was something that we had talked about, was let it not affect us, and it didn't. For that first 50 minutes we were good, but we just down tools, and it's a little bit of a habit that has been coming into our game all year, that good starts, getting up a good few scores, few fellas playing well, then all of a sudden the work rate drops and gets a bit sloppy, and I think that's something we can definitely correct.
Through the game we saw a bit of a struggle maybe at times to retain possession from kickouts. Is that a worry going into a county final against a midfield like James McGrail and Paul Keeney? Yeah,
two good players, but you have to look at what Leitrim had there. The big Moreton at midfield, had a lot of big lads around there. So Adrian Flynn was doing a man marking job on Keith Keegan. So at times we struggled, but at the same time we still broke even. I think we broke even in terms of the contest. I think we were just a little bit disappointed that we didn't retain enough of our own, and it invited a lot of pressure on us, which was kind of it's just frustrating, like, what I mean. It was just we go back to our turnovers. I spoke to you in terms of the games we played in the earlier grounds against Fina, against Ballinamore, where our turnovers were killing us, and their turnovers today were a little bit sloppy, and we got punished a few times, and ultimately it didn't give us the foothold like we did against Willan and Ballinamore in that second game. So we just have to get back to basics, get our shape right defensively. Up front, a few of the lads came in with a couple of knocks, so we'll get them tidied up and hope then that everybody will be ready to go in 2 weeks' time.
Listen, thanks for chatting to us.
Cheers.
Best luck in the county final.
Thank you, my friend.